Hey, what is up, guys? Claak here, and today I'm going to be talking about my Feral Druid. I'm doing threes with a Beast Cleave, and the Hunter is Survival. I think MM works a little bit better than Survival, but Survival is still good. There was some moments where the Survival did more damage than me. Even though I am single targeting purely, he still does a little bit more damage than me sometimes, which is kind of crazy. I really am liking how the season is looking. It seems like everyone's kind of balanced. The only thing I noticed that's super strong, which is good, is a Rescue Druid. We could not, for the love of God, kill Rescue Druid. This comp can kill anything but a Rescue Druid. Like, for any healers there are, we go them, but a Rescue Druid. You just couldn't do any damage. All they would do is go bare form, and they would actually get healed more through their for us hitting him. I can't remember. Is it called Revitalize? I think Revitalize would heal him more than we can do damage to him. So it was just out of the question. As you can see here, we get like monks down to 40% health within 1 pounce, just a pounce. And I get a bash on him, and we almost get the kill through this. We have a lot of damage. It's kind of disgusting, but I still think it's pretty balanced. Look how easily the monk is able to top himself off when he's able to free cast. Right now, he's not going for any cast. That's like his first cast he went off for right there, as you saw. I don't think he did a very good job. I don't think his teammates build for him very well. I think the game is at a very good place right now. It's awesome because we face some spell cleaves. It's nice to see Moonkins and Elven Shamans and Warlocks be able to play together and actually be a spell cleave and not be able to kill everyone at the same time. I hated that about last season because it felt like they would do damage to everyone. The AoE was absolutely insane. So it was almost unhealable at times. So I really like how there's single target damage now, and that's what the game really feels like. So I'm just so happy with how this season is so far. I don't know about you guys, but I'm freaking loving it. It doesn't seem like there's any bad specs. I played Boomkin. The damage, you feel like a Super Saiyan. You just go like Kamehameha on everybody, and they just start dying and flopping, and it's really cool. And Resto again is really good. So all specs of Druid is really good, and I'm really happy about that. That's all I care about. And if you guys would like, I'm going to go ahead and go over the rest of the video. There's not much to it, but all I do is open up on my target. Even though I'm running Blood Talons, I don't really worry about it getting my Blood Talon procs, using them on Rip and Rake. I don't really too much. I don't worry about that too much because all we're about is trying to get the kill in the very beginning. And when I pop Incarn, my shred damage is increased by 50%. So all I do is pretty much just shred, bleed up, and when my bleeds fall off, bleed up again, and just shred. Like, that's all you got to do. And that's as your job as a feral, as a Bleast Cleave. That's all you got to do. If you play other comps where it's all about setup, then you're going to use your Blood Talons on your shred, or your rake and rip. And at times like this, I'd probably go ahead and use my Blood Talons on rake and rip again, because I don't have Incarn. You only shred when you have Incarn. That's the only really good time to do it anyways. So as you can see here, we're doing a lot of damage. The monk has his bumble up, and they nerf bubble. It seems like it doesn't knock you back very far. As you can see, I'm just able to keep going in and out. Even though he wasn't in the center, we were still able to get a kill relatively easy right there on him. Everyone has damage right now. So even if we were doing a lot of pressure, we're still getting pressure too, because they got the bubble from my hunter, and they got both my walls last game. So they were doing a really good job. Right here, watch. This is what I'm talking about. This hunter does an insane amount of damage. Survival, any class does a lot of damage. When we go priest, we get dispersion. I end up swapping. No. When we go priest, we get dispersion, and then we get life swap. And when we get life swap, I end up swapping the shaman. And watch the priest's health during this life swap. I'll point it out because he just goes down like nothing. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, life swap. Watch the priest's health. Still going down. All by the survival hunter. Chunks, just chunks. That's disgusting. I swapped shaman because I thought that would have been a good opportunity. But apparently, he could just solo the Shadow Priest like nothing. Right here, we face Holy Paladin, Elder Shaman, Shadow Priest. All I care about is that Paladin. All I look at is the healer. If the healer is not a Rescue Druid, I go him. That's pretty much how it works. This comp is really basic, and it's kind of fun. You don't have to really do any of the control because, except for on the healer, you're going. That's because you got a hunter and a priest. They're pretty much just going to be fearing and trapping the DPS while you just put all your stuns into the main target. So for the feral, you pretty much just go brain dead mode, and I like it. It's kind of cool. If you're using voice, you don't need to be in there as the feral, because all you're doing is doing damage to the paladin. You might as well just put, like, I don't know, you might as well just have a fucking icon that says I go healers all the time, because that's all I'm going to be doing. I don't go anyone else. And when we do face the Restored Druid, we do struggle a lot, honestly. It's very hard because most of the times when we face Restored Druid, they're going to be playing like with a Warlock, and most of the time the Warlock's going to be Demo, and Demo is like the most tanky Warlock cast there is, and the only way you could really kill a Demo is by killing their pet first. And since we're running Feral Survival Hunter, we don't have much AoE, so we pretty much have to go the pet. Well, that's it for these games, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, hit that like and subscribe button. As always, get out there and pound some nubs.